So I think the application of some of the technologies we produce in digital humanities projects can make these archives essentially come alive. They can provide people with access to the archives who would never otherwise have access to this material, or understand how to search across the material, or what's contained within the material. So we can draw out some of the storylines that the archives capture. We can present them in novel ways. You can use visualization to help handhold people on an introduction to a collection, or show them why a collection is important. We can, through digital imaging, we can create high-resolution copies of the originals that people can browse. Often this material is really fragile and obviously very valuable and important, so if many people were to handle it, that wouldn't be a great idea. So by creating digital recreations of this material, many more people can enjoy it than would ever have been able to otherwise.
Or your imagination, it's very dependent on the collection itself, and it's very dependent on the person who's working with the collection. I'm sort of tempted to say something like augmented reality, right? And augmented reality has become a really big thing with things like the Oculus Rift. There's no reason why you can't have three-dimensional renderings of old buildings, to experience the Colosseum as it was in the day. That's perfectly feasible. But there's also the more, I suppose, routine technology where we provide personalization across these collections, where we can essentially figure out what your research of interest is based on the kinds of queries that you're issuing, and try and tailor your experience of the collection to you specifically. There's a lot of research in that field, and that's